Good morning. This content creation is very hard, isn't it? It's very, very difficult. Here I am out on a wing, trying to survive on my new career of content creation, solely content creation, and my TikTok got permanently banned yesterday. My TikTok account. There's only a new TikTok account. I think I've only 2 videos on it, but my TikTok account got banned permanently yesterday for what was it they said? Constant violation of their community standards. Or repeated violation of their community standards. Repeated violation of their community standards. Now, how do I feel about that? I couldn't give two fucks. Not two fucks. I hate TikTok. I hate TikTok because it's full of fake bullshit, absolute fake bullshit. People doing this pranking, like, you know what I mean? I run up, slap you across the face with a fish and run off and throw you into the pool or some bullshit or bollocks like that. That people watch and scroll through to take the banality out of their mundane lives. And I just said to myself, like, how sad are these fuckers that there's a market for this shit? But I suppose, yeah. But anyway, so I'm banned from TikTok. And I suppose, could I adjust my sails, Maybe I should go back on and stop with all the fucks and all, and maybe I should do that. Maybe I should conform. To the community standards. And if I can conform to the community standards, they might give me some money or some recognition or might lick my arse. But I don't need anyone to lick my arse. Absolutely, I'm good, thanks. I'm good. So they can shove TikTok up their hole. It was a hard push to get me to TikTok in the first place. Anyway, it was Sandira Chetty, who put me onto TikTok and put me way to that, and says, right, sure, let's give it a fucking go, because she seems to be doing very well with the content creation, and fair play to her, like. Yeah, there's a reason I like Sandu. She did a whole fucking tutorial on her name, but I'm still trying to grasp it. I'm not good with this sort of thing, But the reason I like her so much is she's fucking crazy. She's every bit as crazy as I am, and she's blatantly open about it. I'm catfishing and laughing at it, and she is fucking crazy. I tell you now, she's crazy. So you needn't think I like her for all the reasons everybody else on fucking sending love hearts and fucking everything else, all that bollocks and bullshit. But she is crazy, and that's why I like her. That's my soulmate. That's Lilith. There's plenty more Liliths as well. I meet them. I love a bit of crazy, you know what I mean? But it's Lilith. But you have to learn how to control the crazy, and she can control the crazy. And she's doing very well, She's doing very well with the whole thing. She wants to build an empire, the same as me. So that qualifies as both being crazy, really, that alone, wouldn't it? The fact that we want to build an empire. That surely qualifies as crazy. And she's honest about it. So when I said, about the TikTok and about the DJs, Miss Monique and Deborah DeLuca, they're all crazy bitches as well. Anafisa Legiego, they're more crazy bitch. That's Lilith again. They're more Lilith, and you might not, understand what I'm talking about, but they will. That's the big fucking difference. They will. But that's Lilith. Remember I said a little one from Colombia one time, do you know who you are? She turned around to me, she says, yeah, I'm Satan. And I said, well, good woman, at least we know where we stand. But that's TikTok and everything else. But anyway, when you reach a certain level of crazy and you manage to control the crazy, you don't really give a fuck about the money, and you don't chase the money. Like, for example, like for me to adapt and adjust and to go back onto TikTok and maybe do some prank videos or some bullshit, or maybe as Cicero said, because the Romans now, well, if we want to start to make a distinction that you might understand, we would have to make a distinction between the Romans and the Christians. And the Christians, as you know, with the biggest inversion of the hierarchies in the last 2 millennia, was the weak overcoming the strong. And now we're experiencing another inversion of the hierarchies, where the strong will now rise again. And this, let me tell you, make what you want out of it, is, well, there's no need for me to tell you. At the dawning of the dusk, the owl of Minerva spreads its wings. So the dusk is falling on who? And Minerva is who? You can look that up for yourself. But the owl of Minerva is starting to fly now. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, because I've always been honest anyway, but I'd like to be as honest as Sandira. I never read so much as a page of philosophy. So one has to wonder, where am I getting the philosophy? I'm pulling it on my arse. My philosophy's not bad. I'm able to hold my own. I had a request yesterday from some philosophical discourse group on Messenger, join us, fuck off. You know what I mean? I'm not going to work for free for them. They don't know, they can fuck off. I'm not going to work for free. I have a certain obligation. I have a duty to nature. He teaches me, I teach you. That's the deal. He teaches me, I teach you. Stoicism, as opposed to religion. But then, of course, we have modern Stoicism, which is the opposite again, who want to make a religion out of the philosophy, the same as Gandhi did with Hinduism. If your head is up in Gandhi's hole, Hinduism is a religion. But if you're able to think for yourself, Hinduism is a philosophy. And again, you have to be able to make that distinction, because really, well, I probably went deep enough for your cognition at the moment. But anyway, where was I? So we'll move on from that, yes. And I want to say to you, what I'm trying to do is, I'm trying to teach you how to be in control of yourselves. So in order to build this empire, we can have a decentralization of power. This is important, a decentralization of power, because this is conducive to the evolutionary process, the overcoming of man, because man presently is an animal no different to any other animal. He responds to his primeval instincts and his desires and his aversions. But this is the universe controlling you. And that's why I say, when I look at my group, I just looking at my video this morning from, not yesterday's, the day before, where I was doing the back pull-ups, where I said, this is like XXXX. I said the amateur section in XXXX. I said it's not pretty, but it's real. But the thing is, I couldn't give two fucks, because I'm not motivated by my insecurities. Now, I have Sam Sullock in my fucking newsfeed every fucking day, but I don't give a fuck about Sam Sullock. I don't want to look like Sam Sullock. If I wanted to look like Sam Sullock, I'd have to go out and buy a big bag of steroids and fucking take a big, I'd have to pin myself 2 or 3 times a week. I'd have fucking I'd have to then go to swallow the spider to catch the fly. I'd have to take more tablets and pills then to address the contraindications of that. And then I'd have to maybe go on this cut and bulk diet. Maybe for 2 weeks of the year I can resemble something like Sam. But I don't give a fuck about Sam. No more than I give a fuck about Mike Tyson and that Jake Paul bullshit. And the universe keeps pushing that into my newsfeed. And I said, I don't need that bullshit. I don't need that circus. Panama circuses. Bread and games. Again, to take the banality out of your mundane lives. But I don't need that circus, and I absolutely don't. That shit does not motivate me. I have a fucking driver, a horse whipper. Internally or externally or whatever the fuck you like, but I don't need that bullshit. And to be in control of yourself is not to be fucking motivated and driven by external circumstances, not by money, not by fame, not by something in my news feed. Now I'm not, now you could say, oh, what you see in others, look for yourself first. I am not trying to motivate anybody. I don't spend any money on marketing. I don't give a fuck who joins my group. I don't give a fuck who looks at my videos. I don't give a fuck whether you like my video, even if you don't like the video. I don't give two fucks. Not two fucks, because that's not up to me. I do my end, he can do his end. But it is a rags to riches timeline, because I'm leading by example, and that's another deal we have. I lead by example, but I'll stay in control of myself. And I keep constantly saying, not like Mr. Wishy-Washy, go transcend ego, I am, fuck off. No, never transcend your ego. That's you. Never transcend your ego, but work on yourself. Start to think for yourself. Start to think, why am I doing this? Why am I doing that? Why am I even in the gym? Why am I even eating this food? But if you look at my diet is relatively simple. It covers my nutritional requirements, but yeah, I'm not out there trying to look like Sam, so I'm not subject to marketing, such as I'm not out buying protein powder. I buy a shake in the gym, a lot more to support the gym than to actually a nutritional requirement. It's more in the gym's interest, because I had a gym myself, and you need this. You need to be able to, in order to. I've had one of these gyms. Believe me. It's not a license to print money. You need, So I support the gym. I buy a shake after the gym. I buy my water in the gym. I buy a coffee in the gym. I could drink a coffee here, but no, I buy the coffee in the gym because I want to support the gym. The gym's important to me. Yeah, but where was it? Yeah, so basically, the point I want to make from this video is not to be motivated by your insecurities. The first place to deal with your insecurities is not in the gym. It's here, in your own head. First, you have to, first of all, say to yourself, well, I'm okay with it, like, I'm comfortable in my skin, I'm good. And then you can take control of your physique, and you take it in the direction you want to go. Not that you want to look like Sam Sulek or Arnold Schwarzenegger. I remember when I would be motivated by my insecurities, I wanted to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Now, that was never going to happen. That's like trying to turn a bulldog into a Great Dane. Unless you have a magic wand, bling, that's never going to happen. But the best I can do is I can tear away at my physique and show up every day and work hard, and whatever the consequences of my actions are, that's just great. But I am going in the direction, the very same as building the empire. I'm working in the direction, but I'm not trying to force life. I'm just very conscious about my actions. I give assent to my actions. I like when you say to yourself, oh, like, like when I learned about the DJs, I said, they're fucking fake. And I said, what you see in others, look for yourself first. That's why I say I never read a page of philosophy. But I'm not trying to delude anybody. He's doing that. That's up to him. He's doing that. The whole universe is immersed in delusion and deception. And a part of Stoicism is to stand back and see things as they are. And then when you see them as they are, you can make a judgment on what is the best course of action, But it's agreed between you. This is what reason is. We laugh. I lie in there on that couch, laughing and joking to myself, talking about what I've done that day, what the next move is, what the next video is going to be, and we laugh about it, we joke about it, and I don't need. Believe me, my life is not mundane. I'm having a fucking great time. Yeah, well, I don't know if I got the message across. Most of you probably won't understand it, but that's maybe. As I say, don't question my sanity, question your own stupidity. Yeah. Basically, you're going to have to learn. There's a series on Netflix called Taboo. It's taboo because there's certain actors have certain roles. The same as Sandria. It's like Tom Hardy's have certain roles. Anthony Hopkins, Brad Pitt. They keep showing up again with heavy messages, deep philosophy in these films. Anthony Hopkins, deep philosophy in every film. There's a reason he has a role. Again, it's. The universe is comprised of binary opposites, and you have to be able to make a distinction of what's black, what's white. You have to be able to make a distinction who's who, and learn how to play the fucking game. I'm trying to teach you how to fucking play the game, But as Sergio said, I'd much rather have inequivalent good sense than expressive stupidity. Now, I'll make it off this fucking thing. Bye.